How's it going, guys? I'm your host Caravan Gaming. Welcome back to another very special Adventure Quest video, and for today's video, as you guys can tell from the title already, I will be going through my recommendations on what to get for Black Friday 2022. So what are the Black Friday sales? So first of all, we have a 35% bonus on Z token packages. That being said, not every single package will get the full 35% bonus. Only the largest packages will get the full 35% bonus. If you buy a smaller package, then you'll be getting a bonus that is slightly less than 35%. It's not the biggest bonus we've seen so far. The biggest ones have always been 50%, and we've never exceeded 50%. So 35% isn't the best one, but that being said, it's still better than having no bonus at all. So if you need if you are in urgent need of some tokens, you can consider topping up now. Otherwise, I would advise you to wait for a 50% bonus sale. I am expecting it to come probably summer next year earliest. So yeah, if you don't really need any tokens, then you should probably wait until there's a 50% sale. Okay, Black Friday in Adventure Quest basically means half off on all token items. So all Z token items in the game are half price, including golden gift boxes. So you'll be able to buy golden gift boxes as well as sets of 10 golden gift boxes, all for half price. So now is really the best time to go ahead and buy any Z token items if you're planning to cash on the game to get the most bang out of your buck. So the list that I'll be going through here will be in no particular order, and the first item that I want to talk about are the golden gift boxes. So there are a ton of items inside of the golden gift boxes. I'm not going to go through every single one in this video, otherwise this video will be probably like 4 hours long. Okay, so if you guys want to know what items I recommend or what items are good to get for the golden gift boxes, then I recommend checking out my golden Giftbox tier list video. The card is in the top right hand corner of the screen right now. You guys can also check out the comment section of that video for updated rankings as well as any other items that I have missed out, courtesy of my subscribers as well as anyone else who points out stuff that I missed. Okay, so the golden gift box items, not everything is going to be suitable for everyone. Ideally, you want to get the items that are only good for your build, and I do believe I have that covered in that video as well, unless of course you're a mega weird and you can just pick up everything. Okay, the second thing I want to talk about is seasonal items. So not everybody is going to be able to buy this, because in order to get some of the seasonal items, you will need to get the appropriate seasons house painting inside of your house or your estate. So if you don't have the seasonal paintings and you're unable to travel to the event, then you will be unable to buy those seasonal stuff during the Black Friday discount. An alternative is you can buy the Z token item, the lowest level version of it, during when the seasonal event comes about. If you don't want the painting, or if you don't have a house to buy the painting, then during Black Friday you can go into your account manager and you can go ahead and upgrade the item. So the cost of upgrading the item will be halved for Black Friday. So that's another thing that you can do if you don't own the seasons paintings but you own the lowest level version of the item. Again, I'll not cover all of the seasonal items in this video, otherwise it will just make the video too long. You guys can go ahead and check out the 2 videos that I have for seasonal items. Okay, the link will be in the link to the video will be in the card in the top right corner of the screen right now. Okay, number 3, we have estates and museum. Okay, so in order to buy an estate, if you don't already own a house or an estate, you can just click on this button over here and it will take you to the housing shop. However, if you already own one, or alternatively, you can also click on this here, housing shop, and you can click on buy a home or guts in order to buy houses or estate. So how houses work? Okay, the interest rate is a question that I get a lot by new and returning players. How it works is that the moment you buy a house, it will lose 10% of its original value. So after you buy it, if you want to sell it back immediately, you only be able to sell it back at 90% of the original cost price. But the house gains value, gains 0.5% of its value every single week. That means that, for example, if I buy a Sky Castle Mansion estate right now, the sale isn't ongoing yet. So right now it costs 17,500 tokens. Meaning to say every single week after I bought the item, it will increase in price by 87.5 tokens. I can't remember if it's rounded up or rounded down, but yeah, it's somewhere around there. So it will increase in value by 0.5% every week. So if I were to buy this during Black Friday, it means it will be half price. It will be about 8,000 plus tokens, and that means that the interest rate that I'll be earning will not be 87.5 tokens. Instead, it will be half of that number, because it will be, the percentage doesn't change. It will still be 0.5%, but the value, or the absolute value of the amount of token increase they're getting, will be halved, and this will continue till all the way till after Black Friday, till after you sold the item. So let's say I bought the house during Black Friday for half price, so I bought this for about 8,000 plus tokens. You will gain 40 plus tokens every single week. You'll increase in price by 40 plus tokens every single week until I sell the house and, you know, maybe buy it back again when it's not during Black Friday. So if I were to buy it when it's not during Black Friday, then it'll be 17,500 tokens, which is what you're seeing on screen, and the house will increase in value by about 87.5 tokens every single week. Okay, so the percentage stays the same. It will always be 0.5%, but the absolute value, it changes. And a lot of people recommend houses because they are frankly the best investment for your tokens if you're planning to play the game in the long run. I feel that the house is really only worth it if you are planning to play the game long term. We are talking about 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, maybe even 10 years down the road. If you're someone who loses interest in a game very quickly, then I wouldn't really recommend buying a house, because you'll not be getting the maximum value out of the vast amount of tokens that you're spending. Of course, you can choose to buy the most expensive house, or you can choose to buy the cheapest house. It is completely up to you, but the interest rate gain will still be the same. So if you want to gain the most amount of tokens, I would say get the most expensive one. But you know, if you're not that rich, then you can just get a cheap one to, you know, still gain some interest rate every week. On top of that, houses also gives you access to paintings, which means that you can buy seasonal paintings that allows you to access seasonal events even at any time of the year that you choose. You can also access, you know, special void paintings that allows you to access the void monsters any time of the year, and most of the void monsters are good for farming gold. On top of that, it also provides an easy way to refill potions as well as extra inventory slots. Also, if you have the other estate items, then you can also have a nice way of gaining EXP and gold during wars by basically just doing nothing. Okay, of course that's just a very small amount. Okay, the museum house item, let me see if it's here. No, it's not here. Okay, so after you buy a house, then you can go to your house, and if you this only works if you're an estate, so not all houses have estates, so watch out for the houses that have estates. Only estates will be able to access this. So you want to go to the estate shop. Over here, all houses will have this button, not to worry, and then you can buy the museum here. What the museum does is it gives you one free golden gift box every month that you're active and you're a guardian. So as long as you have guardian on that account, it doesn't have to be that particular character. As long as you have guardian on at least one character on your account, then you'll be able to gain that free one golden gift box every single month that you're active. And by active, what I mean is you need to save a winning battle every month to be considered as active. So this is in addition to the free one golden gift box that guardians get. So if you have a house with an estate that has a museum, then you'll get 2 free golden gift boxes every month. Of course, you don't need to level up the museum, because the max level museum and a lowest level museum will still give you 1 free golden gift box. Upgrading it actually doesn't do anything, but you know, if you guys want to max out on your estate levels, then you can do that. Costs 3,000 tokens, will be half during Black Friday, so it's only 1,500 tokens. Honestly, also a very good return on investment, because 1 free golden gift box every month is nothing to scoff at. That's 12 in a year, and like I mentioned in my golden gift box shorts video, if you guys haven't checked that out, you can convert 25 common gift boxes to 1 rare gift box, and you can convert 10 rare gift boxes to 1 ultra rare gift box, so every gift box counts. Okay, next up we have the terror set. In order to get the terror set, you want to go to the travel map and click on the terror set. Where in the world is it? Over here. So do this quest and you can get the terror set. So the terror set is a very old item, and the items that I recommend getting are the weapon, armor, as shield, and miscellaneous item. Do not get the pet. The pet is crap. Okay, the weapon, what it does is you can eat fear for a nuke. Okay, with all the soft damage cap, hard damage caps monsters in place nowadays, is no longer as great, but it is still decent for those monsters that don't have a damage cap. The armor just provides you with a skill that can inflict fear. Okay, and the shield, you can click on it to consume your opponent's fear to heal you for some HP. So the set is no longer as good as it used to be, but I would say it's still a worthy pickup. Okay, next up we have the TropoShield. So the TropoShield, you can access this in Valencia's Z token item shop. over here. And what the TropoShield does is it pays SP and minus 6 MRM to inflict 42.86% elemental vulnerability for fire, earth, and energy, okay, element onto the foe. Okay, resist with 0 save bonus, inflict with main stat over luck, monster resists with dexterity over luck. And this is actually a really good offensive shield. The defenses are not that great. It does compress, you know, 3 elements, but you're only getting 19%, and that is not good enough for modern day standards. On top of that, the melee range and blocking is rubbish, but what you really want to use it for is using the shield offensively. So if you're someone who plays a nuking build, then you can go ahead and use this shield. I want to give a shout out to Brady Simmons, because he was the one who, I think he was the first person to take notice of this shield and realize how good it was when literally nobody was paying attention to it. So he was the one who brought this shield to, you know, the glory that it has nowadays. So shout out to him. Alright, next item, White Knight Z. Okay, White Knight Z, you can find this inside of the Guardian Tower. Over here, click on Nimrod, Guardian Shop. So White Knight Z, it has a nuking skill. In fact, it is the strongest light nuking skill in the game because it's based off the old standards. With the damage caps in place nowadays, it's no longer as good as it used to be. But I would say against any monsters that don't have a damage cap, it's still pretty decent, and it does have, I think it's 3 hits. So 3 hits is still alright, I guess. That being said, the skill is only range or magic, so for warriors, yeah, you can skip this at least until they revamp the stats to do something about it. So rangers or mages, you can consider picking this up. Alright, next up we have the Ebony Sepulchure form, and you can find this inside of Valencia's Z token item shop. Okay, so the Ebony Sepulchure form, it gives you a skill that can turn the monsters undead. This is very good for cheesing with Paladin armors. That being said, you do get 5 free Zorbek ally assists every single day. So you can turn any monster undead 5 times per day for free. Okay, and everyone has access to that ability. But if you want to do it more than 5 times, then you have to buy this armor. Other than that, the armor isn't really good for anything else, but you can use this in combination with Paladin cheese to basically take out any monster that isn't immune to form shift. So I would say it's still an alright pickup nowadays. Next, we have the Imbue spells and skills. Okay, so to find it, you want to go to travel map. Okay, sail east, and then sail travel south, and warrior tower. This is where you'll find the imbues. So there's a few different imbues. First up is the Fire Dragon Talon. It's a 1-turn fire imbue, grants extra 50% damage to weapon-based attacks, and this is honestly the best imbue in my opinion. Okay, next up we have Energy Imbue, Thunder Wave Blade. Okay, 1-turn Energy Imbue. While the imbue is active, weapon-based attacks attempt to inflict a paralyzed effect. Duration of the paralyzed determined by damage dealt. Paralyzed has a +0 save bonus. Player main stat overluck versus monsters endurance overluck. For Darkness, you have Terror Fist, 1-turn Darkness Imbue. While the imbue is active, weapon-based attacks attempt to inflict a fear effect. The duration and stun chance of the fear determined by damage dealt. Fear has +0 save bonus. Players Charisma overluck versus monsters Charisma overluck. And then we have Sneak Strike. Is a 1-turn imbue, does not change attack element. While the imbue is active, weapon-based attacks attempt to inflict a weapon element poison for 3 turns. Power of the poison is determined by damage dealt. Poison is +0 save bonus. Inflict with player main stat overluck versus monsters endurance overluck. And last but not least, we have Dragon Slayer Aura. 2-turn element seeking imbue. Okay, when fighting dragons, it seeks between the 8 standard elements plus harm and void element. When fighting against Dragonkin or Draker, seeks between the 8 standard elements plus harm. And when fighting against anything else, it does nothing. So out of all of the imbues here, I personally feel the fire one is the best one. And of course, damage caps are a thing, so the imbues are no longer as good as they used to be, but that's not to say that they are useless or they are weak. Okay, there's also one more imbue that you can find inside of Valencia's Z token shop, and that is the light imbue. Let me just go ahead and show you guys. Okay, Z token item shop. So it's called Light Lord's Blessing. This is a 2-turn light imbue. Doesn't have any special effect, but of course you do get 1 extra turn. In my opinion, I think this is honestly the worst imbue out of the lot, because you don't really get any special effects. Not to say that the other special effects are particularly powerful, like Paralyze, like Fear. A lot of monsters have freedom nowadays, so that is not that good anymore. But yeah, just my 2 cents on the imbue spells and skills. Alright. Next up, we have Doomquake Minions. Okay, to find this, you want to go to Travel Map, Sail East, and click on Doomquake Cavern. Okay, so you want to go here in order to find it. And Doomquake Minions, it is the strongest Earth Gas as well as I think it's also the strongest guess in terms of pure damage. So it has 3 options and can toggle between damage and status modes. So for Scorp, there's a damage mode, and then there is a status mode that attempts to inflict earth poison. For Rest, there's a damage mode as well as a status mode that attempts to inflict bleed, and then you can have 2 of them out at the same time, and you can pay upkeep for both, and you can toggle each one individually. But my personal favorite is to just make them do damage, and they do a ton of damage. So this is honestly the best damaging pet in the game, guess in the game, if you want to get it. Unfortunately, it does cost MP only, so if you're not a Mage Beastmaster, you will be unable to use this. Okay, next we have the red contracts. So the red contracts are another type of guess, and to access it, you want to go to Mage Shop, click on Explore, and then you want to mix the kelp, okay, Murmazon kelp. You want to mix the juice, okay, where is the juice? Let me see here. Bat juice, and then you want to mix the magma leaf. Okay, and that will bring you to the Talk Like a Pirate Day event, and then you want to do the quiz. Okay, take the Pirate Quiz Challenge. You want to do this, and after you complete the 20 questions, you will unlock the shop that allows you to buy the red contracts. So the red contracts, there are 3 different elements of them: fire, water, and earth. I will skip the earth one simply because Doomquake Minions is a better guess. Okay, for fire and water, what they do is there are 2 modes. Okay, the first mode deals extra 15% damage, and it causes extra 2,772 gold at max level, which is honestly a negligible cost. And the second one, it deals reduced damage, but and it causes about 5,544 gold at level 150. It attempts to inflict burn for 3 turns. So fire burn for the fire version and water burn for the water version. 0 save bonus, inflict charisma overlap versus monsters dexterity overlap. Top damage option for fire and water respectively, so you can get this if you're playing a Beastmaster build. Okay, they do only come in SP version, so SP version is usable by anyone, but if you're a Mage Beastmaster and you only want your guesses to cost MP upkeep, then sorry, that option is not available. Alright, next item, we have the new miscellaneous items that just came out, and in order to get this, you want to go to the inn over here, and then click on Devourer Saga. Skip, the quest is the beacon quest. Where in the world is the beacon quest? Let me see here. The beacon, yep. This quest over here. So I think it's a quest without any fighting, and it doesn't really have much dialogue either. So it's a very, very short quest. Okay, in it are 3 different miscellaneous items. I'll cover the first 2 first. So the first one is Optico. Okay, what it does is it boosts luck by 50 at level 150. It grants you 10 Omni status potents, and it compresses a quick cast skill. You can pay -6 MRM and minus 8.5 BTH, and it gives your pet extra 6 hyper crit for 1 turn. So this is a super duper good effect for Beastmasters. If you want to maximize your beast damage, your pet and guest damage, then this is a fantastic item to pick up, and honestly the best item out of the 3 in my opinion. The next one, you have the L'ouie miscellaneous item. Okay, it increases your MRM blocking by 10 at level 150, and it toggle to apply a -10 BTH lean to the monster. On top of that, it deals 60% melee harm damage based on hits blocked over hits attempted after the monster attacks. If the above 3 effects active, the damage is reduced to 42.857% melee. So this is great for dodge slashing builds. Not only do you get blocking, but you also do harm damage to monsters that you successfully block or dodge their attacks from. So if you're playing a dodge slash build, then this is a must get. If you're not playing a dodge slash build, then you can skip this. Quite niche, I would say, but still very good. Next one, Shattered Horizon. So Shattered Horizon, okay, in order to get this item, you want to go to the Mage Shop, click on Quests, and then go for the Dragonlord Keep. Okay, Dragonlord Keep, Darker Memories. Where is Darker Memories? This one. Okay, so this quest over here will get you the Shattered Horizon Mist, and what it is basically a darkness version of Earth of Osiris. Okay, reduces darkness damage taken and boosts intellect, endurance, and luck. So 0.5 times damage taken, and plus 50 intellect, plus 35 endurance and luck at level 150. And it heals back half of the darkness damage taken. So it also attempts to inflict a 0.916 damage taken panic effect until the monster makes a save every time player takes darkness hits. This has a +0 save bonus, player intellect overlap versus monster's charisma overlap. Personally, I'm not such a big fan of this, but this is still a good item nonetheless. So I would recommend picking this up if you need a good darkness resistant miscellaneous item, or if you like it for the healing effect. Okay. Next we have Protocea. Okay, Protocea. This one you can get from the Devourer Saga as well. Okay, so let's go to the Devourer Saga and Epic Quest 5. Where in the world is it? See if I can find it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, here it is, the first one here. Okay, Big Trouble in Little Granamore. Okay, so this quest, you can get Protocea, and it's a non-elemental miscellaneous. So there's a few different effects. You pay 1.2 times SP cost for its effect, gives Charisma and Endurance. Okay, Mastercraft effect is Skill Compression. So at level 150, you gain extra 50 Endurance and Charisma. Okay, so the skill, clicking on the mist opens up a menu with 4 skills. Skills 1 to 3 cost 120% melee in SP to cleanse, burn, poison, or bleed respectively, and replace them with equal potency regen status effects. So not only are you cleaning the statuses, but you also replace them with a regen effect, and in my opinion that is actually very good. That being said though, it is a the skill cost is pretty expensive depending on the power of the burn, poison, or bleed, but this is one of those few curing items, and it's better than cure because it also replaces it with a regen, and I think that's actually pretty good. It's quite underlooked, and honestly I think it's a decent item, especially if you're facing up against monsters that inflict any of those status effects. Unfortunately, you can't cleanse the prismatic burn from Wicked King, so yeah, skill 4 is only usable. Okay, and then the fourth skill, let me see here. The fourth skill gives you plus 10 dot resist. So this gives resistance to any status effects which deals damage, including burn, poison, bleed, as well as control, spirit seed, and backlash. All these skills are quick cast. So decent item. I think I'll probably get it and maybe show it off in a different video. Yep. Now for the more contentious items on the list. These items are some items that I am kind of on the fence about. Not sure if I should really include them or not, but I'm just going to talk about them. Okay, so the first one is Meduso Bow. Okay, you can get this from the travel map, and then the Morning Star set over here. Meduso Bow, it has 2 modes. One is pure damage. Second one, status mode, deals reduced damage and has a chance to petrify for 1 turn. 0 save bonus, players dexterity overlap versus monsters endurance overlap. And if used in a Morning Star armor, you do extra 25% damage. Petrify and any stun effects are not that great nowadays, so that's why I think this is a pretty contentious item. But you know, if you like playing with stun effects, then I guess you can use this. Next up is the Stun Bow. The Stun Bow you can get from Valencia, the Z Token Weapon Shop. So no, not this one. Z Token Weapon Shop. Okay, and 2 modes. One is a damage mode. Second mode is status mode, deals reduced damage, attempts to paralyze for 1 turn. Okay, where in the world is the Stun Bow? Stun Bow, Stun Bow. Stun Bow should be energy. Yep, there it is. Okay, so that's the Stun Bow. Next up, we have the Robocockatrice pet. So the Robocockatrice pet, you can find it from Miss Fixit over here. And then for the quests, Who's Kamui? Okay, so Robocockatrice used to be a pretty good Earth/Wind pet. What it does is it'll do a very weak Earth attack, which has a chance to petrify the foe, and then afterwards it'll do a Wind nuking attack after it petrifies the foe. So it's a decent pet against monsters that don't have the freedom status, but against modern bosses nowadays it's no longer that great anymore. Next, Iron Golem, and this is a very interesting pet here. So in order to get it, again, it's from Miss Fixit over here. Not sure what I backed up for. So Quests, Junior Squires of Order. So this is quite a new item, and what it does is it can inflict Mind Lock on your foe, and Mind Lock basically means that your foe cannot use MP. Very niche effect because not many monsters in the game actually use their MP, but it's noteworthy because you don't really get see the Mind Lock effect that often nowadays. In fact, the only other item that inflicts Mind Lock is the Mind Lock Orb, and maybe Does Warlick's Oblivion Sphere give you Mind Lock? Or it gives you something similar to Mind Lock, okay? So yeah, it's a very rare and very niche effect. That's why I think it's worth a mention. But is it really that good? I would say not exactly, because of how little monsters actually use their MP. But I want to give a shout out to Gibby for, you know, finding out this item, because otherwise I wouldn't have thought of it, and I don't think anybody else would have even brought up this pet. Okay, there's also a guest version of it, okay? Next up, we have the Mutter miscellaneous item. So, Mutter is from the Devourer Saga, same as the Optico and L'ouie miscellaneous items, the Beacon quest. So, for Mutter, what it does is, I think this is the worst miscellaneous items out of the three. Okay, it causes no SP or MP to equip, but instead reduces your outgoing weapon damage, okay, to deal 2 extra hits at the end of your turn. Okay, 1 to MP and 1 to SP. Very niche, because the hit to SP is sort of useful, but the hit to MP, not really that useful. So, it depends on you, and it depends on the battle as well. If you're facing off against a boss, it might be useful, but I think this is a contentious item. If you don't have a lot of tokens to spare, I would say skip it. But if you do have, you know, a lot of extra tokens and you just want to whale, then you can consider picking this up. Alright, last but not least, we have the miscellaneous items from the Z token item shop once again. So the 2 items that I want to talk about here, first up is the Everfrozen shard, okay? And this isn't a max level item, but why is this worth talking about is because it gives you minus 10% resist. So this is based off the old resistances. It gives minus 10% resist instead of the modern 0.5 times damage taken. Minus 10% to both water and ice. And this is honestly a very, very rare thing to see. Okay, I don't think any other miscellaneous items apart from these two give minus 10% resist to not 1 but 2 elements. So for monsters that hit with both water and ice, I can't think of any right now. This is actually fantastic and probably the best defensive item that you can use. It also gives you a small boost to your strength, dex and intellect stat, but those aren't even worth talking about, as well as your melee blocking. But yeah, those are not worth talking about. The second one is the Urn of Daryngord over here. Reduces fire and energy resist by 10%. So this very good against monsters that hit with both fire and energy. Other than that, you can skip it. Contentious, because if you want to compress different elemental defense items, then just get Zade or Cyclops Eyes. Those are free and compress all 8 elements instead of just 2. But if you really want the best of the best when you're facing against a monster that hits with either water and ice or fire and energy, then these 2 are your best pickups. And that is going to do it for my recommendations. And now for the long awaited massive golden gift box opening spree that I do every single year during Black Friday. So this year I think I will spend maybe, I was thinking 30,000 tokens, yep, to open up some golden gift boxes. So right now the sale isn't ongoing yet because I'm doing this video before the sale. So I'm going to fast forward in time and we'll come back when the sale is live. Alright, so the sale just went live seconds ago. Let's go ahead and do some massive golden gift box opening. Okay, so for this year, I think I'm going to spend 30,000 tokens to open 300 boxes. It is about slightly less than half of what I did last year, but I still have a lot left over, so I'm not going to waste any tokens on that. Okay, so I also want to save up some tokens for several Z token item stuff that I want to upgrade and buy as well. So we'll not be opening too much, so let's go ahead and buy some. Alright, yes, I'd like to buy one. So it's not updated here, but you can see now I have 88,000 tokens. Okay, if I click on buy 10, yeah, it only consumes 1,000. So 1,000 tokens for 10 gift boxes. That is very, very good. I'm on the AQ Plus launcher. You can technically use the feature on this launcher to go ahead and open up your gift boxes, all of them at a single time to save some time. But I think this is a lot more exciting, and of course it is a little bit better for the video effect. Also, I find that I have slightly better luck when, you know, opening up the boxes manually. So let's see if we get lucky this time. 300 boxes. How many rares and ultra rares will I get? So first one is common, taking a little while to load. Oh, a rare box already. That's nice. 1 rare box. Okay, I think maybe I will try and keep track here. Give me a moment. Okay, let me grab a pen and paper. So rare 1. Okay, so far we have 1 rare. Come on, come on. Give me another rare. No, common. Okay, 7 more boxes. Come on. Ultra rare, ultra rare, ultra rare. Let's go. Come on. What do you get? The waiting time is a little bit long, probably because a lot of people are logging on now to take advantage of the sale. Let's see, another common. What will it be this time? Another common, darn it. 5 more. Can we get an ultra rare in our first batch of 10? Let's see. Ultra rare! There we go, guys. What did I tell you? Awesome. Okay, so 1 rare, 1 ultra rare. Wow, very happy. Okay, 1 ultra rare in a batch of 10 basically makes it worth already. Yeah, this amazing luck. Guys, what did I tell you? I am the gacha king. Right, 1 ultra rare so far. Holy crap. 2nd ultra rare. Guys, I am a god. I am a freaking god. 2 ultra rares in the first batch of 10 already. Oh my god, this is freaking crazy. Let me just double check, make sure I'm recording all this. Okay, yeah, 2 ultra rares already. Doesn't matter what the last few are. Already made my money's worth on this. Whew, that is amazing, guys. 2 ultra rares in the first batch of 10 already. That's crazy. Will we get more? 3? Nope. Okay, 1 common. Last one. What do you get? Another ultra rare? Come on, man. Good start though, very good start. Common, okay, so we got 2 ultra rares, 1 rare and 7 commons. That is very good. Let's go ahead and buy another 10. Okay, so this is my 2nd batch.
The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through?
in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you,
So we are done with opening all 300 golden gift boxes, and the first batch of 100 I got 10 rares, 6 ultra rares and 84 commons. For the second batch I got 17 rares, 5 ultra rares and 78 commons. And for the third batch I had 82 commons, 14 rares and 4 ultra rares. So all in all I had 244 common boxes, 41 rare boxes and 15 ultra rare boxes in a batch of 300 gift boxes. So the chance for the golden gift boxes are about 87% for common, 10% for rare and 3% for ultra rares. For me, what I got was about 81.3% common, 13.6% rares and 5% ultra rares. So did they actually buff the drop rate? I don't really know, but either way, I am very happy with the opening today. It could just be because I am super lucky as well. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the massive golden gift box opening spree. If you're thinking of opening your gift boxes, then now is the perfect time to go ahead and do it, because you want to open as many as you can, save up as many as you can right now, because during next year, the February of next year, we will have a huge golden gift box crossover event, and that's when there will be lots of new as well as returning items from all of the other AE games, and usually they are very there's some very good items in those batch of gift boxes. So that's why you want to save out and open as many of them as you can right now while there is a sale ongoing. And that's it, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more such future content. I'd love to hear all of your thoughts on my guide for the Black Friday items. Do you think I missed out anything? You can let me know down in the comments below, or if there's something that I didn't mention and you would like to know my opinions on it, then of course you are welcome to go ahead and ask in the comments below, or hop over to my Discord server and ask there for some opinions of other veteran players as well. So till the next time, see you guys.